Kyle's Tech Tips. I'm going to tell you how to make a Java coin flip app. Now, let's get started. I'm going to set a link in the description for the application I'm using today. After you download and install it, you are going to want to open it up and go File, New, Java Project. Now, I'm going to use my default location, but you can browse and select any location in which you want. The location I want to put it to today is games, for some weird reason. Now, project names. I'm not going to name it games. I'm going to name it coin flip. Now, you see it says this already exists because I have this over here. This is a common issue. Now, if I were to just delete this space here, it would work. Coin flip. As you can see, I went into the wrong one. That sucks. Alright. New. You're going to want to control click on Mac or right click on Windows. After you control click, you go to New Class. After New Class, you put in the name. I'm just going to call it coin flip again. And make sure you don't put a space there. As you see, we cannot press finish anymore. You cannot have a space inside of a name in a Java file. Click finish. Now, these are all my other projects. I just want this one. Okay. Now that I have that, I'm going to import a utility. Type in import java.util.asterisk. What this does is it imports all of the APIs inside of the util, inside of the Java util. Now, after I've done that, I'm going to create a new random integer, whatever you want to call it. Now, just do as I do. I'm going to explain it later. Alright. Now that I'm done, let me just call this flip real quick. And I'm going to coin.next int. Inside of these parentheses here, we want to put a 2. What this does is it includes the numbers 0 and 1, and it excludes the number 2. Now, I do if flip, don't forget your parentheses here, equals 1. If flip equals 1, make sure you put 2 equals here. You're going to want to print heads. Else. Print out tails. Just add an exclamation point here. Fix this up a little bit. Now, here comes the explaining. I created a new random. This is just how random works. You create a new random integer. This creates the integer that you can compare to. Now, I use this one instead of this one because you can compare to this one, but you cannot compare to this one. Now, this is a very common line of code. What this does is it types heads into this console here. And if you were ever in geometry, or still is in geometry, there's a thing called an if-then statement, which is otherwise known as a conditional statement. So if flip equals 1, you print out in this area here heads. And if and all other things, which would be 0 in this instance because flip is 1, in all other instances print out tails. So what this does is you are printing out heads when this random integer equals 1, and you're printing out tails when this random integer equals 2. Equals 0, sorry. Now, let's run this and see how this goes. Tails. Now, to make sure this works, we're going to wait until we get a heads. There we go. Thank you for watching. This was Kyle's Tech Tips. If you want to learn more, please subscribe. The next video is going to be on how to run this program 1,000,000 times in a row. Thanks for watching.